Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Daily Recovery Snack, Monday, March 30th. Let's get this week going, man. I'm dragging a bit, y'all. Bear with me. Means house has been kicking a bug around back and forth between my wife and me or whatever. I think she's done with it, and I think it came back and got me a little bit. So I'm running a little bit slow. Like my granny used to say sometimes, she said, I'm still kicking, son, just not quite as high. So I'm running slow. Y'all bear with me. But we're going to make a Monday out of it. Truth be told, this Monday not feeling good, not really looking forward to going to work, not really looking to any of that stuff. So much more simpler than a lot of my Mondays have been in my life, man. I used to hate Mondays. I mean, hate. I didn't know what dislike. I'm talking about hate. They hurt. Especially if I had a full 2-day weekend. God forbid if we had a 3-day holiday. Sometimes I wouldn't make it. I'd be showing back up on Tuesday. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Monday, March 30th. Let's dive in and see what kind of experience, strength, and hope we can pull out of here. A quote from Groucho Marx. Either this man is dead or my watch has stopped. Damn. Recovery is about getting busy and getting a purpose. We didn't get sober just to sit in meetings. We get sober to get back into the business of joy and join. We get sober to get back into the busyness and joy of living. We go on picnics and laugh with our family. We volunteer and help our community. We show up at our job and add our ideas and creativity. We've called in sick often enough. That's funny. I did not read this before I started talking about that. That is relatable, y'all. We've called in sick often enough. We do hobbies, take care of ourselves, and learn to enjoy our own company. Sobriety asks that we keep walking into life. As active addicts, we backed away from life, and unknowingly we're backing into death. Sobriety asks that we fall in love with living again. The world needs more people in love with living. So let's get busy living. The world needs what we have to offer. Prayer for the day. During my active addiction, I often acted as if life weren't important. Higher power, accept my apology. For your life, and I acted for you are life, and I acted as if I didn't need you. Today's action. I will practice acting with purpose. I will be busy in ways that improve my sobriety and increase my joy of living. Oh man, that is so funny. I had an old boss of mine. I got to go back there, man. I had an old boss of mine, man. He was a good man. He's a mentor of mine. I meet him to this day once a month or so, and we have breakfast. His name is Charlie. I'll leave it there. And he was tough love. He was tough love on me when I'd call out of work or whatever. But I was statistical and intentional, and I knew how many sick days I'd use, and I knew how many were going to fall off next month, so I could get away with one and still be on the radar, off the radar, and scooching along. Hell, man, active addiction was a lot of work, man. And my buddy Charlie, man, he was honest with me, man. He told me, he said, in his eyes anyway, he was kind enough to give me the good and the bad. He told me I was a great employee. I was one of the better ones that he had. I was trainable. He said, but my dependability, was rough. And he ripped me up a couple of times, and he put me out of work a couple of times. Got my attention, man. But he used to call me Mr. Monday, whether I was there or not. I called in so many Mondays, man. It occurred to him that would be a good nickname for me, man. That man called me Mr. Monday, even when I was there, when I came in on Mondays. And he would grin at me. He liked me, but he was professional, and he'd have fired my ass if I wouldn't have tightened it all up, man. Somehow I kept it together enough to keep myself from being at a termination point. So, but either or, that's so funny that speaks on that right when I was talking about it. I used to hate Mondays, man. Those were my tough days. You give me a weekend off, I'd go out there, and I knew I didn't have to act like I cared about nothing, man. I'd overdo it every single time. No matter what I would tell myself, I wasn't going to do that. I got to go to work on Monday. I don't want to feel that bad. But, I didn't listen. I get alcohol and drugs in me. I didn't listen to me. So, sobriety asks that we keep walking into life. As active addicts, we backed away from life, and unknowingly we were backing into death. I don't feel good. Got some kind of bug. And it's one of the best days of my life, man. Every one of them. I'm working a later shift tonight, man, and I'm dreading going because of the way I feel. But what I do now, I feel I'll make a difference. I think I'm good at it, reasonably decent at it anyway. I don't mean to be arrogant, but it's nice to feel like um, that you're I don't know if accomplished is the right word, but it's you bring value to the position, you know. Um, and that feeds me a little bit. And I think every once in a while I actually get to help people, man. I actually get to help somebody. And a known fact, 100% known fact, as long as I've been working and doing this job or in the recovery community or whatever, I ain't drinking drug. And quite frankly, you know, it's a self-centered program. Case in point, every day of my life, that is my primary job. Above my mama, above my wife, above anything is me not drinking and drugging, keeping me sober, keeping that stuff out of me so that I can continue forward in this journey. Because the facts are, no matter how important my mama, my wife, or who, you know, whatever the case, the job, whatever it is, I'm unable to give them the very best version of me if I put that shit in my body. If I put that in my body, it's all over with. And tragedy's coming, man. Problems are coming, man. Toxicity's it's all coming. I just can't tell you what day. So my primary function is to keep that out of my body every single day, one day at a time. And if I do that, the opportunities to be able to give myself and any gifts I might be able to give remain available. I can do it. I can show up with the best version that I've got of me that day. And I'm proud of that, and I like to live like that. And I've lived both sides, man. I choose this. I choose this. This is a much easier way to go. I had life all backwards and didn't even understand it. I got it messed up, but I've got it turned around, and I feel like this is a lot closer to how it's supposed to be. And I choose this today. So I'm up, having my coffee, doing my readings, shooting my texts out, man, talking to my people in my personal recovery community, staying connected, keeping tethered to my people. One of them needs me, they get a hold of me. I need them, I get a hold of them. We work it out, we talk through it. But we do our best not to walk away and isolate and do something stupid. So, y'all have a blessed day. Take good care of yourselves out there running. I thank y'all for joining me. If you happen to see some value in this or know a friend that might like some of these, you know, these little chit chats we do in the morning, please turn them on to it, share it, like, subscribe. Just trying to get the base build up. But I'm glad you're here. Y'all have a blessed day. Come on back, Lord willing. We'll do it again Tuesday. Peace.